So it's all nice and clean and shiny. So we're going to take the sump off now and remove the crank. Yeah, that's kind of it really. That's what we're going to do. Remove the end plate there as well, and then we can start looking at the bores. Take out the squirters, the oil squirters, and hone the bores. It's only been another month or something since this is out here. Bit by bit, eh? So there it is, all stripped down without crank. Obviously flipped it round now, so ready for honing. The oil sprays are gone, so then we'll use one of these, which is a bit vicious. You can get your finger stuck in it. Basically that'll sit inside the bore like that, and then on a drill, I'm going to use a battery power drill because it's a bit slower obviously. I'm going to run it up and down. I don't really want to do that without lubing it. Up and down inside the bore. I don't know if you can see with the light. Let me get a torch because my main light just blew halfway through that. So there is already still the original markings, to be honest. It's actually very, very good, if I'm absolutely brutally honest. There's a few nasty marks in there and a bit of a glaze in places. We want to get rid of that. So we only need to give them a quick going over basically, and that's the reason we've got rid of the, sorry the angle's not very good, I'm not looking at what I'm doing there. That's why we got rid of the crank, because obviously as you do a hone you're going to have bits and bobs of metal just going absolutely everywhere. And then we can clean off the block face start putting it all back together basically. I'm going to see about the bearings. Actually very good, the big end bearings, the crank bearings, so I don't think there's a need to change those, but I'll see how expensive they are if there's any offers on. Maybe we'll put a set in as we're going this far. There we go. So that's the update for now. It's pretty small. I know most people probably wouldn't cover this, but other people have never seen this sort of thing. So it's also a good record for me in future. As you can see, shiny paint now. It's all done. I don't know how many coats, 4 coats, something like that. So that's good to go. There we go then. So that's update over. Either this video will continue or go to the next one. So thanks for watching. Bye. Right, hello everyone. I've just uncovered this after a number of months. As you can see, a layer of dust is occurring, even though it's been covered over. Just, you know, been in a workshop. Now, as with all my videos, always the problem with kind of getting the job done is that it kind of takes twice as long to do something when you're videoing it. So to really make some progress on this, there's going to be a lot of time lapses, I think. So I can just get on and I can just leave the time lapse running. So what I'm going to do in here is just a quick hone of the bores, and I need to clean the top deck. This doesn't need a skim, there's no reason to believe, just needs to clean off. As you can see, it's a bit scummy. And then that's kind of all the dirty work done, because obviously there's no crank, there's nothing in there, no squirters, so all the muck can disappear, and then I can wash it off, and then we can start fitting crank and pistons and rods, exciting shiny rods that I've got, which I'll show you later. So I'm just going to use one of these. They're not very expensive. I've gone for quite a soft stone, and they're adjustable on the sort of spring preload, so they're going to be done pretty softly, because actually not too bad. But you can see, probably just see there's a bit of shine there. I want to get rid of a little bit of that, just to help the new rings which we're going to put in bed in nicely. You want something to bite onto, and you want a little bit of sort of, scoring is the wrong word, I'm very tired, can't think what the official word is. But basically scoring so that it retains the oil as the piston's going up and down and just slips straight off, which is why if they're a bit shiny, you know they're worn. So they're not too bad, especially for how much abuse they've had. Let's just get on with it. I'm going to put you onto a time lapse now. Thank you very much. Nice to speak to you, nice to see you, even though you can't see me. So there we have it. Balls are honed. You can probably just pick up on that a little bit, only lightly, and the deck's been cleaned. All the threads have been cleaned up, and it's all been kind of cleaned up under here. It's a few smears. We'll give it another little wash off after it's dried off today, and then we can start putting stuff back in again, as in crank, rods, bottom half, bearings, the end cap, and then we can start talking about the head again. Boom.